Hello everyone, it's Ryan Archer at West Ham Fan TV, just back with another quick little transfer video to talk about all the latest transfer news and rumours surrounding our beloved West Ham United. It's a Sunday evening, so this is basically going to be a little roundup of the week. There's not much that really happened this week. I really thought we was going to complete at least one deal this week to add to Zabaleta, but it's been a quiet week. But I can imagine the next few weeks is when it's going to get really busy, because I know that West Ham want to get their deals done early. I mean, this week it's been more about Kelechi Iheanacho, you know, from Man City, and Batshuayi. They remain our top targets. Batshuayi deal's gone a bit quiet. I mean, there's other teams rumoured to be in for him, and why wouldn't they be? He's a good striker. I think he's wasted at Chelsea. As we know, it didn't work out for him now. But yeah, Iheanacho for me is the one that I want to get done. His agents sort of confirmed that he's happy with a move to London. Man City look like they want to work with us on the deal. I think there could be the buyback clause is sort of holding it back a bit. But you never know, there might be other teams interested in him, and you know, the player himself might fancy somewhere else. But for me, if we get either one of them two, it'll be massive for West Ham. Massive. We need a goal scorer, and I think either one of them two will come in with the players we've already got and the players that we're going to add over the summer. It'll be a great move for the club. But if we got both of them, it'll be massive. Massive for West Ham. But look, like I said, there's not really been much happening this week. Like I said, it's gone a bit quiet, so hopefully next week we'll have more videos to bring you. I mean, I've done videos, we've been linked with Joe Hart, Jordan Pickford. That's gone quiet. Joe Hart, his name's been mentioned a few more times this week, that the club are ready to make a bid, so you never know. Let's see what happens with that one as well over the next couple of weeks. And yeah, I mean, the Ross Barkley deal, I mean, I think that was just a rumour. I think West Ham are going to get linked with loads of players over the summer. But yeah, I mean, one story that I did see today was Pedro Obiang. Apparently rumours that Everton are preparing a £15 million bid. Ronald Koeman is a massive fan of him, likes the player. I don't blame him, to be fair. I mean, we only paid £4 million for him 2 years ago. I believe he's got 2 years left on his contract. I can't see West Ham letting him go. He was one of our, I think he was runner-up for Player of the Year. It shows what a good season he had, really. He made 22 appearances. And I think just before he got injured, he was every match. He was improving. He's passing, he's tackling. And I think West Ham will be silly to let a player like this go, especially with our injury record. You know, we need players. We need a big squad, and we need players like Obiang to challenge Kiate and Noble and players like that. And for me, Obiang's a starter now. He's good enough to start in midfield. So I can't. I mean, 15 million for me is cheap as well. But you've also got AC Milan rumoured as well, and Sevilla also rumoured. So Obiang's Spanish. Would he want to go out to Spain? He's obviously played in Italy before. AC Milan are a massive club, but no, I'd like to, like I said, he's got 2 years left on his contract, so I'd like to see West Ham give him a new deal, tie him down to the club for another 2 years on top of that. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see how that one progresses, but I see Everton fans on Twitter saying, who's Obiang, and why would we want to sign anyone from West Ham? All their players are rubbish. I mean, look, I know a lot of Everton fans, and most of them are decent people, but listen, you're going to get the people on Twitter slating players. We see him week in, week out. They see him 5 minutes on Match of the Day, so we know what a good player he is. So, listen, like I said, I hope he stays at West Ham, and I think he deserves a new deal. Now let's move on to another player rumoured to be leaving the club, Reece Oxford, the 18-year-old centre-back. Looks like he's going to Germany on a season-long loan to Borussia Mönchengladbach. For me, I think it'll be a good move for Reece Oxford. I mean, he was obviously on loan at Reading last season, made 5 appearances, didn't really work out for him now, but he's got to gain experience, and I'd like to see him come back with us for pre-season, spend pre-season with us, and then go out on loan again. Like I said, he's 18 years old. He's got a massive future at West Ham. But he just needs that bit more experience, because I don't think he's going to get in ahead of the players we've got at West Ham at the moment, centre-back wise, especially with Ogbonna being back now. And to go and play abroad, it'll be scary for him. I mean, he's only 18 years old. He's got to learn it's a different culture. You know, he'll be out there on his own. So, look, let's talk a bit about the youth. I mean, that's it for transfers at the moment. But David Gold's comments a few weeks ago upset a lot of West Ham fans, including myself. I mean, I sat here today and watched Michael Carrick's testimonial, and him talking about, before the game, coming through as the same ranks as Rio, Lampard, Joe Cole. You know, we produced some talent that have gone on to win everything in the game. And, you know, when you see our own chairman saying that our youth ain't going to get a chance in the Premier League, is a bit gutting. I can understand it's a pressured game. You know, results matter. But I think our youth are good enough to step up, even if they make the bench, you know, just to match that experience, you know, being amongst the squad. They're only going to improve through that. I mean, one comment, Bilic come out and said that he wants to blood the youngsters into the squad, and that's refreshing for us to hear as fans. I mean, you got Josh Cullen, who went out on loan and had a great season at Bradford, lost out in the playoff finals to you know, that team, you know, Millwall, unfortunately. But no, look, he had a great season. He won every honour he could, player-wise. He won Player of the Year, everything. And Bradford fans rave about him. Reece Burke as well, on loan at Wigan. For me, Reece Burke can come back in, and I think he's good enough to challenge our centre-backs. I mean, letting Reece Oxford go, Reece Burke coming in. For me, I've said it before, I personally think that out of the two, Reece Burke is just that little bit better than Oxford. But they're both great players, don't get me wrong, and it's exciting that they could be the two centre-backs for West Ham in the future. You've also got other players like Declan Rice and Queener, Samuelson. You know, you've got some exciting young talent there, and I definitely want to see them in pre-season, join the squad, on the tour, playing the games. And hopefully next season, if Bilic can stick to his word, you know, that some of these players can get bedded into the to squad, especially to play in cup games, like especially the EFL Cup. I mean, that's a great opportunity there to play your youngsters and give them that experience. So you got your chairman saying that he don't want that the players are not good enough to, because that's basically what he said. But then it's refreshing to hear that your manager Slaven Bilic turns around and says that he wants to blood these youngsters in. So let's hope that he does, because we have got a lot of talent out there at West Ham. You know, there's a bright future there. So fingers crossed we see some of these youngsters, especially, like I said, Josh Cullen, Queener, Reece Burke, and Declan Rice as well. And there's loads of others as well that could have a chance. But look, yeah, I mean, that's it for the weekly transfer sort of news. Hopefully next week we'll bring you more news, more stories, and hopefully we'll have a signing confirmed. And like I said, look, give me your thoughts as well on what I've said about Obiang going. Do you want him to stay? Should we take the money? Also, what I've spoke about on the youngsters, because I feel that it's a good subject to get involved in. I want to know what you lot think as well about the youngsters, because, like I said, I grew up watching players like Joe Cole, Lampard, Rio, Carrick, Defoe, all come through, and they've all gone on to have great careers. And like I said, I watched Carrick's testimonials today, and to see him, what he's won, it's a shame that he couldn't have stayed at West Ham longer, but, you know, it's just one of them things. We was a selling club back then, and that's how we made our money. But yeah, like always, keep subscribing to our channel. We've got so much stuff coming up over the next few weeks. If you haven't watched the other trials video for Thames Ironwork Community FC, go and give that a watch. The next set of trials should be announced this week. We're open for next Sunday. It was great day. You know, everyone turned up, give us a all. So yeah, watch out for that. And like I said, more transfer videos, more videos coming up, just loads over the next few weeks. So look, I'll leave that there. Leave all your comments below. Keep subscribing. And that's it. I'm Ryan Archer at West Ham Fan TV. Thank you so much for watching this video. Come on, you Irons.